You are about to have a clear vision of what is about to come, especially when it comes to the actual 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and the actual 17th of July 2022. You have to stick to this. You have to follow this. You have to blend into this as much as you possibly can, because that is going to be the beginning of the actual way out of the part of your life that absolutely doesn't make sense anymore whatsoever. Please knock on this door. Please walk through. Please go forward. Now it's time, my gorgeous Taurus, for change. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, and it's for July 2022. So this monthly horoscope tarot card forecast is for you, my gorgeous Taurini, and it's for July 2022. My lord, when it comes to the actual number, you've got number 11. Come on. It's all about you coming out of yourself. It's all about you reaching an absolute milestone when it comes to your life. It's all about you reaching this very much so sacred point in your life. And it's going to be entirely down to you and up to you. What are you going to do? The things are going to seem really deep, you know, throughout the month of July. And I'm not surprised at all, because for one, in numerology, you've got number 11. So this is all indicating about your own spiritual awakening. But then on another hand, the 7th month of the year is very sacred. Why? It's number 7. So it's all about the signs, and it's all about we feeling the actual push with the stage and part of our life that means to us so much, that we need to do, we need to go forward with, but we just don't have the courage. Sometimes we are just taking too many things into consideration subconsciously that we are not even aware of how much they have affected us and how much they affected our life. So this is the balance that I'm talking about, the strength, you know, the force that is going to help you to go through and go forward with your life at a time when it doesn't even seem like anything is happening. And even more so, it's a clear indication to avoid the negativity from the outside as much as you possibly can, because there is a lot that you're gonna hear throughout this month. Okay, there is a lot that is gonna make you wonder, there is a lot that is gonna get you worried, but it's nothing to do with your situation in particular. But you have to content your own spirit, you have to content your own soul, you have to content your own balance, and there is only one way in doing so. Understanding the things on the outside can be horrible sometimes. This life can be absolutely horrible sometimes, but this is what you need to understand and you need to come to terms with, that you are the one who lights up your own candle, no one else, and you're the one who can diminish your own light, no one else. You hold and keep your light going. Nothing is ever going to destroy you, ever. Trust me, my gorgeous Taurini. So this is really important. And never mind the fact that prior to the month of July, something really big is going to happen. So I'm talking about July now, of course, yeah, but something is going to happen really big, and something already have happened in Taurini's life, in your life, you know, prior to the actual month of July. So something already started, something very big already happened, or it's about to happen just before the 1st of July. That particular situation that is going to happen, or it already happened, it's going to be like a mind-blowing mama. Because it's gonna happen out of the blue, or it already happened out of the blue, an unexpected change that you're not going to like, but you are the one who started this, you are the one who made the necessary edit, but at the time when you did this, you weren't yourself completely. Okay, but that absolutely doesn't matter. Do you know why? Because if that didn't happen, you wouldn't be able to deal with things that are going to take place within the month of July. This was all preparing you for this point. This was all preparing you for this moment in time. I'm not saying that you wouldn't be facing this situation that I'm seeing here, but I'm just saying that your response would be completely different. And this is the knowledge, and the knowledge is power. And your power is pretty much so to do with your own passion and the way you're gonna manipulate your own energy. The more you trust yourself, more you're gonna succeed. So it's all about following your intuition throughout the month of July. 2022. And what else I was going to say, my gorgeous Torini, you need to really understand this, that at around the actual 18th of July in particular, especially at around the 18th of July, you will be facing the situation that you will know for the fact that you have to be reliable, you have to be patient, you have to be responsible, and you have to be persistent, because you can conclude this task. It's about the task that you're going to be facing. Do not bring yourself down whatsoever. The moment you do this, the moment you think negative, the moment you change your whole perception, the moment you change your whole energy, the moment you change your whole vibration, you're in charge of all these things, okay? So when you're facing the task on the 18th of July, you can do this, my gorgeous Torini, okay? It's all about you being reliable, patient, persistent, and also, it's all about your own capability and organization. You know what I mean? And then once, within the next few days after that moment in time, bam, 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 an idea, a very interesting idea you're going to have, and this idea you're not going to be able to stop thinking about. Why? Because something is going to be captive to your own idea, because something is just going to come to you through this experience, and you're not going to be able to let this go, baby, because of a few different things. And one of the things is, you will be able to understand, something so specific about yourself, and also you will be able to understand the power of the actual cooperation, my gorgeous Torini. And that in itself is going to kind of like clear so much of the actual emotional confusion, because you will be able to separate the actual fantasy from reality and this moment in time. What is unrealistic and what is realistic, what is imagination and what is not. This is brilliant. So you will know exactly what part of your life you need to put in time and effort, and you are going to be reaping absolutely mind-blowing big mama's rewards very, very soon indeed. Within the next 7 months after that moment in time, a lot is going to start changing, a lot is going to start happening, because you are about to make one of the most powerful investments in your life, my gorgeous Torinis. Indeed, it's to do with the long-term strategy, but it's to do with the fact where you understand that you need to be patient, okay? This is going to help you so much, my gorgeous Torini, to actually get a different perspective. You will kind of naturally, you're gonna have a little pause, but then again, it's all about the delay and wait, but this is all going to be voluntary, because at the same time you are gonna become aware of the actual voluntary sacrifice that you are going to need to make, okay? And this is gonna really kind of help you to let go of things that are still holding you down. And as long as this is gonna help you to let go of things that are still holding you down, and it's naturally going to lead towards endings that are going to lead towards the actual new beginnings, okay? And this in itself also means, very powerful moment in time. You're gonna feel like kind of before the end of the month, you're also gonna feel a very strong kind of need to release situations or people that are holding you back. And this is nothing unusual, because you are going through your own spiritual transformation. I mean, my lord, your number this month is number 11. It's just says it all. It's all about the spiritual transformation, but at the same time, you know, you're gonna realize the more you do, more you're gonna get out of it. That you're gonna have such a very kind of strong energy when it comes to the actual multitasking. And that means also when you find yourself multitasking, you know, the more you multitask and the more you take on, the more you do, more it's going to come out of it, more you're gonna gain out of it, the more ideas you're going to have. The dark things are gonna start becoming light, you know, the lighter things are gonna become even more lighter and more prominent in your life. Always follow the light, my gorgeous Torini. Do never ever follow the darkness, okay? And you will know why am I saying this, because there are gonna be this, I don't know, you're going to come across certain kind of people this month, whether this is going to be in your life or whether this is going to be something, you're watching something, you know, and you're going to really start questioning like the situation in front of you, whether this is going to be physically or whether this is going to be on TV, you know. It's going to make you like kind of really wonder what some people are all about, you know. But then you're going to come to conclusion there are a few different type of people that are living in this world indeed. As long as you're following the light, you're going to be absolutely fine. And this is just something that I need you to kind of remind you of. Not that I'm saying that you're going to follow the light, no, I'm just saying that that is going to be kind of even more beneficial for you when it comes to like your own emotional maturity and when it comes to your own creativity, because it's kind of going to almost like enhance you even more, because you're going to find out something so wonderful about yourself. You will be able to differentiate yourself from this type of like a dark entities and dark people, a dark group of people. When I say dark group of people, obviously I'm focusing on their energy, I'm focusing on their balance, I'm focusing on their vibration, which is absolutely something not right. All these things are going to seem like completely outworldly for you, like something out of this world. But this is important, because as long as you understand this, and you are going to, you will see that you are powerful, you will see that you are different. And the more you bring that type of balance into your life, the more you heal yourself, and the more you recognize how it is so important in this moment in time to maintain pace in your life with those things that mean to you so much, opposed to those things that maybe some other people think that you should be kind of doing type of thing. So this in itself, it's very important indeed. What you need to remember is to put your foot down this month with things that you know that they are right, and especially when you become challenged, you know, in between the 17th and the end of that month, you are going to be challenged by a certain person, and you need to put your foot down. You need to put your foot down with those things that you know that they are right. It's important, because if you don't, oh God, you know, 5 or 6 months later, you're gonna need to clarify things that you don't need to clarify, because you're gonna find yourself on a path XYZ instead of this wonderful path, amazing path that I'm talking about. And all you need to do is just be yourself. Okay, it's time to really kind of be a creative leader. It's time to take a leadership road, I suppose you can say it like that. But it's time to take a leadership role in your life, and it's time to kind of step into spotlight. It's all about you expressing yourself, talking, doing as much as you can, and making yourself available. This is about you going on the next stage of your life, but understanding and realizing that something really magical is going to happen, which is going to surprise you at around the 19th of July. And this in itself is going to make you aware of the absolutely mind-blowing opportunity that it is going to really arise in your life for the first time ever. Okay, so this is good. This is brilliant. So I need you to be yourself 100%. The more you do, more you're gonna get out. Okay, the more you're looking for work, go for it. Okay, if you're looking for promotion, go for it. You will be noticed on a completely different level. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have to really keep your eyes on the big picture, but at the same time make sure that you are most certainly communicate your vision, and don't obviously bother about like a criticism or anything like that. In fact, the criticism is actually quite good, you know. Because in my case, it's like, if people criticize me and things like that, it's like, oh, well, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not that everybody's going to like me. It's not that everybody's going to say, oh, he's amazing, he's incredible. That's absolutely fine. Criticizing is good, because people are different. People perceive things differently, okay? People understand things differently when it comes to their spirituality, and maybe some people need to catch up to be where I am. Do you know what I mean? But then again, at the same time, it's just like all about the part of our spiritual journey where we are at the moment, and what our spiritual journey is all about. If we allow to be ourselves, we're gonna achieve so much in this life. And even if you want to walk like on your hands, all day long, even if you want to like do this, yeah baby, all day, it doesn't matter. If it comes to you, do it. And same in terms of like things that that you're not doing, but you should be doing them, because they would be making you so much happier. There is some very strong reconnection with yourself going to happen here. And pay attention to the 11th of July in particular, because it's going to be really important. 11th of July, more important than you can possibly imagine. Okay, so now my gorgeous Taurini, when it comes to the actual health and nutrition, I know that your skeleton is going to be quite sensitive. Your bones are going to be quite sensitive. So I can tell you that you are going to feel, oh God, kind of sensitive bones. And also at the same time, you're just going to feel a little tiny bit run down. So I strongly, highly recommend you to take a natural dose of vitamin D3, please. You need this. It's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to make you feel so much more optimistic. Trust me, because it works in so many different ways. It's actually so beneficial, not only for the bones obviously, but it's going to boost your immune system. But when you get like a vitamin D, a D3 supplement, you just need to make sure that it's not full of like chemicals, fillers, horrible additives, blah blah blah. People go to like a health shop, and think, oh yeah, this is amazing, No. When I went to buy like a protein powder in the health shop, it's like it took me like an hour to check all like 50 protein powders, until I found one protein powder. I just check every ingredient, I find one without absolutely anything. And this is the problem. This became a big problem. So that's why I decided to make my own vitamins, you see. There you go. It's my own natural vitamin D3. These are high quality, exceptional vitamins and minerals that I have. It took me a long time to make this, and it took me a long time to find this as well. So this natural vitamin D3 is suitable for vegetarians, vegans, for everyone. So if you get it, get my one, because this is something that you're gonna find really beneficial when it comes to boosting your immune system. Trust me when I say this, it reflects on your way of thinking, on your mind, on your energy. It gives you more energy. And even if you're in the sun every day, I still recommend you to take this. Whether you're aware of this or not, I still recommend you to take this. So the actual vitamin D3, I would highly recommend you to actually get for that. And also, I know that your skin, hair and nails, it's going to be quite sensitive as well. And sometimes we need to take care of these things, of course, and that's why I'm recommending you, alongside natural D3, I'm recommending you zinc picolinate, which is a really highly absorbable version of the actual zinc, and it's fantastic in combination to boost your immune system. You should be taking this all the time. Trust me, you should be taking this all the time. It's going to boost your immune system, and these are the supplements that we need, whether you believe this or not. Okay, it's important. So both zinc picolinate and vitamin D3, you can find it at the bottom of the description. And if you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, of course you need to check with your doctor or GP. On your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your medications or not. But these two babies you should be taking all the time. Okay, so now my gorgeous Taurini, going on the very first date. Now the 1st of July, I really like this day. And I told you already that prior to the actual July, something it's going to happen, and by the time you get something really kind of surprising situation, it's going to happen like there is no tomorrow. So by the time you get to the 1st of July, it's all about, you're going to feel very active, very determined, you're going to feel different, you're going to feel like reborn, you're going to feel rejuvenated. But then again, it's all going to boil down to you wanting to express yourself so much and so badly. I don't know what is there, some kind kind of spirit activity, Joe, the lady called Joe is saying hello. The spirit of the person, lady called Joe, is here, and she was absolutely wonderful. There was something very petite about her. There was something very interesting about her hair as well, unusual about her hair, but also unusual about her neck, and things that she had about her neck as well. Something to do with the lilies, okay? She's also connected to the actual lilies, and she's sending her love. And Francis and John, these names are connected to the spirit, okay? She's sending her love, my gorgeous Taurinis. So basically, yeah, going back to the 1st of July, you are going to have pretty much so through your own determination, it's all an activity. You are gonna really be pointed out towards something that you're very experienced about, you know, that you feel so good about, and that in itself, it's really going to give you an idea, and this idea is everything. So how good is this? The beginning of the month start, fresh month, is bringing you the fresh new idea, and that idea, it's also like you will know that idea, you know, my God, you will know that if you take on that idea, my Lord, you know, something very adventurous you're gonna feel about it. There is a very much so strong element of enthusiasm, because it's to do with a new initiative, like brand new initiative, but also so many possibilities around it, you know. So already you're gonna feel really excited, and you will know your spirit is speaking. This is something that you should be doing. This is something that you should be focusing on, you know. This is gonna give you power. It's gonna give you amazing accomplishment and confidence as well at the same time, let alone the actual stability when it comes to finances and things like that, you know. And then wonderful thing is going to happen, you know, a very important news. You are going to get a very important news from somebody who's quite important to you, somebody who's quite consistent in your life. Sorry. And by having this news, you know, you will kind of know exactly that if you do this, you're going to kind of like go towards the right path when it comes to your financial stability, but you're also like kind of going to like really kind of protect your assets in so many different ways. And it's also going to show you how powerful, how strong, and how resilient, my gorgeous Taurinis, you actually are. So this in itself, of course, it's important. So by the time you get to the 16th of July, you know, this is when you are gonna become ready for this. So the stage in the period in between the 1st and the 16th of July, it's really going to help you to understand so much about this unlimited possibilities, so much about how many possibilities there are. You're going to understand yourself so much through your own enthusiasm, but at the same time, you're just going to kind of gather so much more when it comes to so much more in terms of informations when it comes to this particular path. So you see, it's got a few different stages, but it is something that is going to help you to come out of yourself, and it's going to change your life so beautifully. But these are only the beginning stages. So by the time you get to the 16th of June, you see, I highly recommend you to get something like, look at this baby, absolutely gorgeous, stunning emerald. This is also part of my brand new lines sorry, in the store, and this helps you to understand things on a completely different levels. This helps you to open your third psychic eye. This helps you to kind of like a really to understand things from a spiritual level, you know, especially when it comes to like a being psychically aware of things, because it increases psychic sensitivity, and it also helps you to bring awareness of the unknown to conscious recognition. That in itself is going to be super important for you throughout July and August and even September, my gorgeous Taurini, indeed. So this gorgeous emerald comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is also in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that, so thank you very much. So the 16th of July, sorry, if I say June, I mean July, sorry, 16th of July, it's all about you kind of like being ready for something new, being ready for this, being ready for everything that I said. And you will also realize, you know, that that part of your life is so important for you to step forward, because it was affecting you. It was making you to kind of like a self-limited. It was making you self-restricted. It was making you insecure. It was making you isolated. So this is going to help you, like when you are ready for something new, when you know now it's time, baby, now it's time. Even the kitty says now it's time. Even this kitty says now it's time. So when you're ready for something new, at the same time, you are going to kind of keep it all in balance. And this is important, especially when it comes to like a juggling responsibilities and things like that. This is going to help us so much to keep it all in balance. And also you need to understand that this is all about this part of your life almost being done, and this is the last final push you need to make, okay? And on another hand, it's to do with a fresh start, and then there is a very much so rather spontaneous situation going to arise, which is again going to confirm to you that you don't have to be that experienced with this part of your life, but it's all about the actual boundless potential, and it's to do with the bold leadership. This is going to help you to make a really important decision, and the decision you're going to make in between the 16th and the 24th of July, and it's all about you being ambitious driven by having a clear direction. And that clear direction is again going to be highlighted within the last 3 months of July 2022, because it's all about your ambition, it's all about your intention. There are going to be elements of revisiting old plan, but also at the same time it's all about taking the next steps and being aware of these bold and ambitious and powerful choices that I'm talking about. But also it's about expansion your plans and just being very strong by moving forward with your life, okay? What else I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Taurini? It's absolutely gorgeous. Bracelet jasper. Look how gorgeous these red pendants are. I've got like a weakness for red pendants, seriously. And this is a natural jasper, of course, that naturally contains like a hematite as well in. They're so powerful when they're naturally mixed, these gorgeous crystals. It's not only gorgeous, but it's really powerful when it comes to like bringing peace and calm at a time of transformation. It's all about mental clarity and focus. The more mental clarity we have, the more successful we are going to be. The more focus we have at the time of like so much uncertainty. Sometimes it's very difficult. You keep on hearing all sorts of things, and naturally people get worried. But we have to live our lives. We need to keep going through. We need to keep going forward. And sometimes it's not really hard. So that sometimes it's not really easy. So that's why we have these little babies, crystals, to help us so much with our own balance. So this bracelet jasper is something that I would highly recommend you as well, my gorgeous Taurini. This comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well, so thank you very much for that. The last date it's going to be on the 24th of July. So it's all about the doubt that you're going to feel, a suspicion that you're going to feel, and that suspicion and doubt that you're going to feel is going to come from the actual message. There is a message that you are going to get, and then you're going to kind of start realizing something, and then you're going to have a certain doubt and suspicion, and then suddenly there is an imposter that is going to be revealed. But this is important, because that imposter that is going to be revealed, it's going to kind of help you to change your mind with a part of your life that you already kind of felt that you had a lack of preparation anyway. So this is brilliant. You see how things are going to work out. So that in itself, it's really beautifully and gently going to redirect you to keep thinking about yourself, keep focusing on yourself, especially when it comes to the big change. Immediately this is going to really nicely redirect you towards things that you should be focusing on. Just worry about yourself. This is brilliant, because it's all going to be about a big change that you want to make at home, in your immediate environment, or go somewhere. But that is going to require from you to really kind of like a pinpoint the specific goal. There is something very specific on the 24th of July going to be highlighted. The very specific goal is going to be highlighted that you need to work a little bit more on. You need to put more energy towards. It's going to be on your mind quite a lot. Persistent. So you need to work out what this is. This is important. Not only when it comes to the 24th of July, but from the 24th of July onwards until the end of that month. It's all about you seeing and feeling like you're going to feel a very strong urge to work on something very specific. It's to do with a specific goal, but also knowing exactly how you can put more efforts in, you know, as well at the same time. So this is important in so many different ways, my gorgeous Taurinis, indeed. So now I'm just going to see briefly what to pay attention to in the first part of July, mid part of July, and the last part of July. So in the first part of July, it's all about focus. Remember this, stay focused and get the job done. Okay, use your intuition to plan your next steps ahead. This is very important indeed. The mid part of July, it's all about your confidence. You need to understand. The more you understand, and the more you are aware of the fact that, you know, things are under your control, the more successful you are going to be. So it's all about you understanding the things that are under control. You can handle this matter with your wisdom, confidence, and courage. It's about the situation that you're going to be facing. Remember this. And the last part of July, it's all about, you know, remember this, things may not be as they appear to be. Things are not going to be as they appear to be, my gorgeous Taurini. Don't just hear, listen, okay? Don't just look, see. This is important to say. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Taurinis, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationship. Oh Lord, you know, there is something that is really going to disappoint both of you on the 3rd of July and then on the 23rd of July again. And it's to do with a certain delay, you know, and almost like you're waiting for something, both of you, and it's just not happening. Delay, delay, delay. So now this is important for you to understand. When that delay happens, when you hear the certain information as a couple, and that's not going to really excite you so much because, you know, you're waiting for something specific. The answer to that is your creativity. Please remember this. The answer to that is your creativity, because through your own creativity for both of you, there is something very spontaneous going to happen. And that in itself is going to show the exact confidence that you need to have. It's going to bring the willpower with both of you. So you will know exactly what you need to do through your own creativity. Please remember this. I know it may sound confusing, but you will see it's going to make sense. For those of you, my gorgeous Taurini, who are single and ready to mingle, this is not going to be the month where you're going to find the love of your life, but there is something really unusual going to happen, almost as if like you've already been with someone, like stranger in the night maybe moment, or maybe you just fancied someone from not that long ago. No baby, no, because very soon you're going to be disappointed with that person. And this is for those of you who are single, and this is important for you to understand, because almost after that moment in time, you are going to slowly start changing the type of like a maybe people that you actually fancy. So this is a pretty much so the reflection of your own very self. Now you're growing, you're changing, you're spiritually evolving. Someone whom you had not that long ago, stranger in the night, Taurini in the morning moment, or you just had a little bit kiss, or maybe you just fancied that person. This person is an important part of your journey, because you will realize through this person how much you've actually changed. Suddenly you're going to have a moment and you're going to realize that that person is not who they say that they are, but most importantly you're going to realize how much you've actually changed. So this is needed, because you are, trust me, going to find this so rewarding, because August and September look like someone very special is about to come into your life, but it wouldn't happen if you didn't go through this situation. So it's just a little bit more room to grow spiritually. You will realize how much you changed in the best possible way, of course. Okay, my gorgeous Taurini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.